selection, placement, and meaning. Each is considered for every gemstone before being strung with the others. It's what naturally flows through Vicky Silva's mind when she puts together a personal piece of jewelry.
For me, it's sort of like I'll get an idea in my head, okay, this one's a good one for her, and I won't know why, and then I'll read up on it, and then I'll realize that that was really what that person was looking for. And that's a really kind of interesting, thing for me. I think it's really cool when that happens, and it happens a lot.
It's not a superpower or a special talent, but rather a feeling she gets inside. Vicky grew up around gemstones. Her mother was a collector of crystals. But it wasn't until she had her own battle with anxiety and depression that she realized the healing power of these colorful rocks.
Outsider probably would be like, wow, it's just like a placebo and stuff. And fair enough, it might very well be that, but I don't know. It just, to me, just felt some kind of calmness, like I could just, for some reason, just relax and just like forget of whatever was going through my head.
Vicky feared the anxiety may return while she was pregnant with her daughter, so she turned to gems again as her impending labor and delivery drew closer.
Then I was like, well, the best way to do that would be to carry around gems, and then, but there's so many gems for that, so I said, okay, I'm gonna make myself a necklace, and I did, and then I wore it throughout my whole pregnancy and in my labor, and it was awesome.
As much as Vicky felt a difference within herself, comparing the time she wore the gems to the time she didn't, the stones also acted as a reminder to herself to remain calm and focused on the outcome she wanted. Vicky has since begun creating gemstone jewelry for friends and those who seek some metaphysical support.
Vicky's put together several different necklaces for me. This one in particular is for fertility. The one that I wear most frequently is for patience and to lessen anxiety. I think we all could use more patience, but I find that when I wear it, at the end of the day, when I'm putting my daughter to sleep, I actually do have more patience.
Vicky makes the gemstone jewelry from a small space in her basement, away from the hustle and bustle of being a mom. As much as she enjoys having friends and her daughter's friends over to the house, she works on connecting with new clients and their needs through social media, as well as fairs and markets.
I like to tell people about the stones and what they're about, and I think it's interesting. I don't know, I think it's good for people, even if, they're not interested or whatever. I think it's a good thing for people to know, at least, that it's available.
Besides jewelry, Vicky likes to keep crystals around her house for added decoration, adornment, and aura. Those gems have been used for their theoretical properties dating back to the days of Cleopatra. In modern day, it's still not widely accepted or acknowledged.
People can say placebo and all these other things, but if it is all in my head and it's giving a positive, thing to somebody, then what's the harm? I know for sure that it helped when I was in some really kind of low times and stuff. And, I do think that, people really, there is something there, whether, I think it's a new thing and people are kind of scared to sort of, acknowledge that. But I really do think that there's something there that is kind of, unexplainable, quote unquote.
Vicky hopes to share her understanding of and experience with gemstones with more of the community, but she's keeping an open mind to acceptance and an open horizon to the future. In Coquitlam, I'm Tiffany Gurdon for Go West Coast.